Hey everyone, just want to follow up with a quick video. I've had this radio now for about maybe 6 months, and it's been pretty solid. Just a follow-up video to my install video. I've had a lot of people ask me if it's too big. So one of the biggest comments I get on the other video is, how is the distance from this switch here to the side of the radio? So as you can see, it's pretty tight. Let me get out of a wide angle view. So if you see here, it's actually pretty tight. When I go to change my hand, the back of my hand does rub, but usually when I'm using it, this blinker, this switch right here, I'm usually just going like this or like this, and I've already been accustomed to kind of turn the knob in this manner, so it doesn't really bother me too much. The benefits of having the bigger screen I like more than just having this little issue right here. The screen overall has been awesome. The only few things I've experienced is that if I'm pouring gas and I walk inside the gas station and I come back out, my phone has had issues reconnecting with CarPlay. I don't know if that's just a typical CarPlay issue. I will say I did update the radio about 2 weeks ago. I updated the firmware and I haven't had the issue since. I also just updated to the new iPhone, so we'll see how that if that continues to happen or not. But I haven't had any other issues. I love the big screen. CarPlay is amazing, and also I mean, the CarPlay is typical CarPlay UI, right? You have your apps. You can put Onyx off-road in here if you need to. I have a radar on here. The main screen, so I have my maps on one side, and then you have songs and your calendar and so forth. But the actual radio UI, there's a bunch of cool things on here, specifically the vehicle information. You get your PSI on here. You get all your gauges, right? So we have oil temperature, oil pressure, coolant, intake, voltage, and so forth. Performance, you just get your typical miles per hour and your RPMs. Off-road, you get your pitch of the vehicle, and a compass here in which direction you're heading. Your drivetrain, whether or not you have your transfer case in four-wheel drive, if your differentials are locked, if the sway bar disconnect is on or off. So a bunch of cool things you can do in here. One other cool feature, let me see, I just had it a little bit ago. If you do your off-road camera down here, you can actually get any off-road camera on. So right now this is just a rear facing, but pretty cool. It'll actually tell you which way you're turning your tires. You'll get the pitch and roll down here, and then whether or not you're in four-wheel drive or anything like that. So the off-road capabilities of this radio are great. I love how it taps into the car's computer. A bunch of the radios that I saw before didn't have that feature. The Alpine one that I was looking into, I wanted it. They had the features, but it was only for the JL. I don't know if they now have that. But I've been super happy with the radio. Another cool thing about the radio is that, again, I came from the typical old touchscreen one that was like, it felt like 3 inches after this, because this is so massive. But the sound quality, holy cow. I can actually hear that I have a subwoofer in the trunk now. The other day I actually turned up a song and my rearview mirror was actually shaking a little bit. So the sound quality has greatly improved. I did change out a while ago when I first got the car, the speakers that come in the roll cage or in the top bar up here. I did change these out a while ago to some Alpine speakers that have the tweeter in the middle. So those sound very, very good. The ones down here in the dashboard and the tweeter, they're you know, stock speakers. I want to upgrade them. Haven't really seen the need for it. Maybe that'll be something down the future. So overall, the radio is amazing. I have no complaints except for the disconnecting of the iPhone and sometimes having issues reconnecting it. I don't know if that's specifically the radio or if it's just typical CarPlay issue. This is my first CarPlay radio. The only time I've really messed with CarPlay was on rentals. So I'm new to it, but overall it's been great. I haven't had any bad call outs. It was definitely worth it. Having CarPlay on here just made this car feel like a car of the year. you know, brand new. It brought it back to life for me. So amazing. A couple cool things coming out in the next couple of days. The wife and I are doing a drive from Miami to up to Shenandoah, and we'll be camping along the way. So hopefully I can get a couple videos out on that. Also, some cool things I'm doing to the Jeep or have already done, I want to kind of mention those as well. So just keep an eye out for new videos. I will be posting here in the next couple of weeks. All right, have a great day, everybody.